Hello and welcome to another episode of A Bright Side. Today we have parked in Land's End car park because we are going to walk to Nanjizal Beach. Down that way. So let's go check it out. We've been wanting to take you guys to Nanjizal Beach for quite a while. It really is quite stunning down there. I think there are areas to park relatively close to it, but I'm not 100% sure, so we thought we would check out the coastal path anyway, because it's a very beautiful walk. It's about 1.5 miles from where we are, but it will definitely be worth the walk. Not the best of weather. It is warm and very humid, but there's quite a lot of cloud cover today. There's hardly any blue sky. Hopefully the blue sky will emerge a little bit later, but if not, it still doesn't matter because it's warm and quite nice. We are just going to cut through Grebe Farm, which is all that gubbins down there, and then get out to the coastal path beyond. Well, good morning to you. How goes it? Alright, we're not stopping at Grebe Farm today. Like I said, we're just going to pass through. Might come back to Grebe Farm one day and show you guys. There's a few little bits and pieces here to see. Just up there is Land's End, the attractions, the hotel, etc. Some people will argue that it is very commercialised and kind of ruins the overall ambience of this beautiful coast. I kind of sit in that sort of group of people. Land's End is okay, but I kind of wish, really, none of that gubbins was there, really. I wish it was more as it used to be, but that's what they call progress. Reminded me very much of Wookey Hole when we were in Somerset a few weeks ago. I really loved Wookey Hole, but I did feel that the surroundings were very commercialised. If you want to see that video, I'll leave a link in the description. And it started to rain. That's not good. Right, let's catch up with Shelley and the kids. They're that way. I can see them. They're just maybe 100 yards ahead. I just had to stop for a minute just to check out these beautiful views. The coast here at Land's End. Nice. I will not be requiring the shades. You right, Tilly?
Yeah. Can I tell you the way to the secret beach?
Tell us the way to the secret beach?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you drive to Land's End,
Yeah.
10 miles.
Yeah.
Walk up a cliff.
Okay, yeah, carry on walking, yeah. Whoa. Tilly down.
Until you find
Yeah.
a signpost that says acorn.
An acorn signpost, yeah.
Like that one.
Yeah.
Keep following it and you'll get to the secret beach.
The secret beach, okay, what, this
Yeah, like that
this signpost here, right?
Yeah, we've got to follow that signpost to a secret beach. And we've got to keep on following them.
Gotcha. You get these walls which will, I assume, sort of, boundary walls, etc. Very old, look at them. Massive chunks of granite just piled up there.
Acorn!
We've caught you up, and there is another acorn with a little yellow arrow. You alright, Age?
I found it first.
You found it first. You found that one first. How are you, Mama Bear? Alright? Yeah.
Heading out.
Yeah.
And they're keeping an eye on.
Yeah, I was going to say, we have given the kids a little bit of a brief just to say that it is kind of treacherous along this path.
So yeah, you have to be.
Jump down, I've got your hand. Yeah, good girl, that's right. There we go, that was just AJ's truck in there making that crashing noise.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a route that you need to be fit and able to do.
Oh yeah, that's right, you need to be...
Not wheelchair friendly.
Definitely not wheelchair friendly, no. You do need to be able to traverse some serious sort of rock inclines and dusty paths. It was raining a minute ago, but it has stopped for a minute. But it is very dry. And we haven't got the best of shoes. We haven't actually got our walking boots on today. Well, that's okay. We'll just take our time. The thing I am most excited for is the fact that in my bag, in my backpack, my trusty backpack, I have got pasties. Just a reminder that these cliffs are dangerous. Risk of falling. And it is all too easy to point the camera out to see the coast, but actually you point the camera inward, inland. You do get some beautiful, beautiful scenery. And ready for a big reveal. A little bit misty down there, but it definitely doesn't take any of the stunning beauty away. Almost looks quite ghostly with that mist. It's getting more misty. More misty. Don't know how well it will pick up on the camera, but look at that mist just being swept in by the wind. Amazing.
This way.
Careful, AJ. You're making some like wind noises. Matilda wants to take the load off for 5 minutes, so what we're going to do is we're going to sit up here and admire the view. And here is the view. Not much coastline visible at the minute because that mist, that sea mist, is really rolling in now. My goodness. But you can still see the sea crashing ashore down there. Look at that, power of the sea. Hopefully that mist, the wind is now quite strong, so what we're hoping is that that mist will blow through quite nicely and we, you know, hopefully we won't have this for much longer.
Okay, that's nothingness, and that's nothingness.
The mist certainly adds to the ambience and the vibes. I like it. Okay, moving on. I still laugh at the zoom on this camera because a little while back it got sand in the lens somewhere, and I've had the camera a long time. It's done very well. It's an old camera now, but I do laugh because when you put the zoom in and out, all you hear is it makes me chuckle. But while this camera is still functioning, we'll still use it. You can see why they've put this fence line here, because that will be a rather sheer drop down there. There be a ridiculous amount of stinging nettles, making this path a little bit difficult. AJ's got the right idea though, on top of Mama's shoulders. And although it's still very overcast, the sun is now making an appearance. So I think all that fog will burn off in a minute. Whoa. Okay, so Shelley has got AJ's hand, I've got Matilda's hand, because you can see just how close we are now to the cliff. So we've really got to make sure we've got our foot in. In fact, what I'm going to do is put the camera away for a minute so I can concentrate.
Hello.
Hey. Almost there. Made it to Mill Bay and Nanjizal Beach. Down there. Oh, I'd love to have an explore in that cave, but I assume that fence is there for a reason. Almost there. There's the beach down there, Mill Bay or Nanjizal Beach. And there's a very famous hole in the cliff. Definitely worth the walk. It is a little bit treacherous in parts and you do get very close to the cliff edge in parts, so just be aware of that if you do plan to walk from Land's End to Nanjizal. It's not overly arduous, to be fair, it's not overly arduous. Definitely couldn't do it in any form of like wheelchair or you know, or if you are sort of less able.
Oh, a stroller.
Or no, definitely not a stroller either, no, that's right. But oh, careful, this wall, what's all that about? Huh. Interesting.
Beachy.
Good to know. I could just sit down or stand and look at a waterfall for hours. I do love waterfalls. I love the sounds that they make. Just, I don't know, just something about a waterfall. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Definitely not the biggest of beaches. There's a few people over there to my left, a few people over there to my right. And this is pretty much it. It is very small. Nanjizal is not a big beach by any stretch of imagination, but it is absolutely stunning. And you get this. Look how stunning this is. Whoa. Beautiful. It is lovely sand, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. I think I would say this is a little hidden gem in Cornwall. I don't know how many people come here. I mean, obviously lots of locals know, and it is visited frequently, but I don't know if it's kind of one of those beaches that a lot of tourists don't bother coming to because it's quite difficult to get to.
Yeah, you can't drive here.
You can't really drive here, can you? I think there is like access up there. There is a house up there, or
but that's all private property.
But it's private property, yeah. So I'm not 100% sure.
So like what we did, one of the best things you can do is park at Land's End and follow the coastal path round.
Mummy.
Yeah.
And then that brings you to this beautiful little hidden gem. But because of where it is, there's obviously no facilities here. It's not a lifeguarded beach, so you've got to use your common sense a little bit.
Definitely. good pasty. Just picked it up in the Cornish oven, the one just in Eastern Green in Penzance. Easy to get to. Not a bad pasty to enjoy here at Nanjizal. What I find sometimes with a Cornish oven pasty is that the meat is just like in one lump in the middle and it's not like spread throughout the pasty. I don't like that. You know, it's a nice tasting pasty. It would be better if it was obviously hot, but I don't really like the meat sort of just lumped in the middle. My preference. There's some big seals close to the shore. I won't film them with this camera because it hasn't got a very good lens, but Shellbell has gone down there with her mobile phone, which has got a good lens, so she is zooming in on the seals as we speak. So I'll insert that footage in right now. Whoa, that was cold. You have to be a little bit cautious here at Nanjizal. The sea does whip around the sides in all sorts of different directions. Yeah, it does drop off a little bit. You can certainly, you know, get to like shoulder height quite quickly. I think that because of that like bank there, I think that's why it is quite fierce. These waves are quite strong coming in, really. Back. Yeah, it is a very small beach for sure. Let's have a little look in this cave. I wonder if there's any treasure in here. Treasure. You see there's millions of years of history in those lines. Obviously venturing too far into a cave is never the best of ideas, so I'm not going to go very far. Obviously you always have to be wary and mindful, because, you know, you just never know. Look at that, like, stone. Or whatever that is. Looks like a, I don't know, rock. Looks like a rock that's just like wedged in between the sides there of that cave, of this cave. I'm not going to go beyond it, but I don't think it goes much further. Wow. Quite high. That's a good Oh, good sort of 20 feet maybe? 30 feet? But yeah, you always got to be careful with caves because you never know, the sea does come in quickly and then you'd be stuck. Yeah, it really does just drop off. And like I said, it then does allow, you know, it makes the sea then come in with such like force. As soon as it's getting closer to my feet, that swell is bringing it into my feet. Is this going to be the one not quite? Yeah, ooh, there we go, I've got my feet. Okay, shorts are a bit wet now. Oh, and apparently there are loads of jellyfish out there as well. Shelley saw loads and loads of jellyfish. Like the clear ones that are difficult to spot, but they're there. Right, head back to Shelley and the kids. I will just have another little look at that hole in the cliff, because that is another thing here, the main thing really that makes Nanjizal really quite beautiful. Well, I mean, it's all beautiful, but you know what I mean. I'm not going to venture too much further. I will just come over to this bit, over to here. Whoa! Okay. Okay, not too bad. Uh-oh. Yeah, if you weren't very sure-footed, it could easily sweep you off your feet, definitely. So you have to be mindful of that. We're going to leave the video there. I do hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to do all the usual YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, smash the bell. Check us out on all of our socials at the Bright Side. Whoa, just got splashed. So from us to you, cheers and gone.